welcome back. So today I want to look at a graph and show you something that, a lot of you probably don't think about too much, but I do think that should be a factor to consider when you are trading meme coins. Now, as you guys can see, we're looking at a chart and we're seeing a lot of these green icons, right? DB. What does that mean? Dev bot. Okay. Now, on the way up, great. Okay. Understandable. I get it. Okay, graph is growing, so you want to make money, you get in. Now, as it's going down, you see a lot of this DB everywhere. And it's creating this illusion where the dev is pretty much saying, hey, like the graph is about to explode, we're about to go up, things are about to really start pumping and reversing and so on. But in reality, ladies and gentlemen, right, this statement, if you look deeper into it, is a bit, funny and ironic in a sense that, like, if you look at the dev buys, a lot of them are like 84 cents. I mean, there are some bigger ones, okay, so like $8, but a lot of them are just literally in the cents. So although it's going down, it looks like, the dev is restoring a lot of confidence. And I think it's one of these tactics that some devs tend to do, like to populate the chart with a lot of DBs, because it seems like, something big is going to happen, like the dev is going to announce something massive, like he knows something that we don't know, that type of situation. When in reality, this is all false. It's all fake. It's just trying to get you in, create the illusion that something big is going to happen, so you can be used as exit liquidity. And on top of it, ladies and gentlemen, like if he's going in with cents, literally cents, pennies, right? Below $1, but yet creating this situation where he's like buying because there's so much confidence. It can actually put us off track. So it's important that you always check how much he's going in with. Okay. I'm not saying every single one is like in the sense. I think he's got a few with $8 or something like that, but it's still very, very small. But yet it just looks so powerful. And even here he tried. Look at this, okay? Still try to pump the chart over here. So these icons can be very powerful. People, at the end of the day, are looking at these charts and trying to psychologically understand what is going on. There's so many different metrics, indicators, and this one has always been a powerful one when you see, the dev actually taking action, because ultimately the dev is, the most important player on the chart. Well, unless, some massive influencer comes in, like Cupsy or something like that. But the dev is massive. So there are a lot of trading strategies that are built around what to do if the dev sells, if the dev buys, right? Some people want the dev to sell because that way the dev doesn't control, most of the coin anymore. And then you can start going in and feel a bit safer. And others, the opposite. They're like, I want the dev to stay because it just shows confidence. It keeps, people coming in. It shows that, there's someone behind it pretty much running the stuff. Otherwise, if the dev leaves, then who's going to even tweet? Who's going to talk about it? Who's going to be pushing it? It's going to be hard. So there you have it, guys. Always, the whole point of this video, always check how much is he going in? Is he just trying to inflate it artificially? So there you have it, guys. I know it's a small point, but still very important. I'm going to leave my Axiom link down below so you can, guys, get cash back on your trading with Axiom, 10% cash back, which is excellent. Get all sorts of rewards, accumulate points for future airdrops, all that great stuff. And also join my groups. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally giving you all these small tips, teaching you, making you understand that, this is all about knowledge. It's PvP. If you are able to get into that 1%, you're going to be so much better than everyone else, and you will always be able to make money because your knowledge, your experience is going to be over the top. Okay, it's going to be much more than anyone else, so you will have that advantage. This is all a knowledge game here. So thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.